Okay. In case you're wondering what's about my shirt, it's the Caucasian shirt, which I think is kind of funny because I'm old and I remember the American Indians, or the Cleveland Indians. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit toasty. So I hope you understand what I'm saying. Anyhow, so yeah, you're gonna see a lot of really neat stuff. I mean, this besides the Matrix. Um, I'm not sure if you will actually be able to stay in a hotel room on the moon, but I'm pretty sure that low orbit tourism, getting on a plane, feeling the weightlessness for a couple minutes, all that sort of stuff, I'm pretty sure that will happen, which is really neat. There will be a lot of advancements in transportation. We're Homo sapiens, man. We are too clever by half, and like I've said before, we're probably halfway past our expiration date in terms of extinction. But we are a clever species. I'm getting fat. Jesus. What else will you say? Let's see. We've covered Civil War. We've covered jacking into the Matrix. And we've covered space tourism. It is, without question, that the Earth itself is changing. I often wonder if climate change is the starting gun for Homo sapien extinction. It's really amazing. I mean, it's a testament to our species. We are so intelligent we can destroy the entire fucking planet. Now, we've been able to do this for a while, ever since the nuclear age started in 1945. But, yeah, man. What a testament to our ingenuity. Homo sapiens been around. Some paleoanthropological hotshots are trying to push back the date to 300,000 BC. But those of us in the know Homo sapiens only been around between 200 and 250,000 years. That may seem like a small point of distinction to you, but trust me, in the paleoanthropology community, we can get really nasty. The ultimate in nerd fights. It's been going on a century. Paleoanthropology is one of my loves. Human evolution, the species that preceded us and coexisted with us, the past 100,000, 200,000 years. But, yeah. Like, I got into an argument, it lasted 8 hours the other day, with the guy who's trying to claim that, out of Africa was no longer a valid theory. And this dumbass also said that mitochondrial DNA was not a valid science. What a jackass. I let him have it too. I've been studying paleoanthropology since the 80s. I know a little bit, I'm not an expert. And your father is not an incredibly smart man. I'm not particularly stupid either. I'm just average. There's nothing special about me. I'm just another nameless NPC who will quickly vanish into the tides of history upon his passing. In 100 years, nobody will remember me or know who I was, that I even existed. thanks to your mother or anyone who does probably remembers me. So let's see, how will my descendants remember me based upon the current propaganda? Let's see, I was violent. Son, I have a capacity for violence, but it has literally been decades since I've been in a fight. Well, no, I was attacked by someone and took care of that, but that's the only reason I fight. And I try to only fight enough to get the person to leave me alone. I'm not about hurting people, physically, more emotionally. I don't want to hurt anybody. Seems like I do, but that's not my intention. How will I be remembered? Probably as someone who had a lot of potential and wasted it. Probably as someone who was given a lot of opportunity and squandered it. I don't think those are unfair characterizations. But like everything, it's about context. My greatest sin is I've always longed to be loved. I've always desired to be accepted. I don't think there is much that I wouldn't have done for that feeling of love, of inclusion. That's what I've searched for my entire life. I've looked far and wide for it. I've searched far and wide for two things in one person: to be loved and to be understood. It's all I've ever wanted. I've never wanted to be rich. I've never wanted to be powerful. I just wanted to be loved and understood. And here I find myself in the twilight of my life. And I've been abandoned by everybody. I don't know why. Maybe it's obvious to you. Maybe in retrospect, you can say, yes, my father was a megalomaniac, narcissist, sociopath. And these are the reasons why. And here are examples in motion. Here's what he did. It would be a relief. It would be a relief to be told, Michael McLarty, you are an evil, bad person, and here's why. Because then I could look at it. I could say, oh, okay, that's what I did. That's why I am now alone. That's why my children have abandoned me. I could say, yes, there's a reason. But right now, I have no reason. Not knowing sucks. Not knowing, speculation, drive you crazy. I think I was talking about my favorite books. See, Confederacy of Dunces is the funniest book I've ever read. Dune. I don't really care much for Star Wars or Star Trek. I'm part of that small, probably pompous division of sci-fi readers who thinks Dune is superior. Movies are really good. I like the 84 Lynch version, but I recently watched the two-part with Timothée Chalamet and Zendaya and a bunch of other people. Can't stand Jason Momoa, but he was decent in it. And those films are really good. Max is going to be having a new series based on Bene Gesserit. Looking forward to that. Also looking forward to Penguin. Penguin ought to be pretty good. Max is just a really good subscription service. Subscription service. That's something we didn't have back when I was growing up. When I was growing up, back in my day, we had 3 channels: ABC, CBS, NBC. We had UHF, which all I remember it showing was Gilligan Island reruns, but probably showed more stuff than that. And then around 82, I think we got cable for the first time, HBO. So that was pretty cool. I think HBO is first where I saw Excalibur. This is one of my favorite movies. Yeah, Excalibur's good. One of Zack Snyder's favorite movies too. Zack Snyder, man, he makes either really good films like Dawn of the Dead 2004, or just really just bad films like Sucker Punch. Yeah, so, favorite director is probably Craig Zobel, who directed The Hunt. Christopher Nolan, despite Tenet, which I don't understand. Stanley Kubrick, of course. Stanley Kubrick's a god. Gosh, who else? I know I'm forgetting some big ones. Zack Snyder, Christopher Nolan. I don't care for Spielberg. I think he makes... Yeah, I mean, his stuff has technical merit, but it's pretty emotionally manipulative crap. You know? I've been rambling a while. Make one last video.